Hey y'all, Phil here. Just a quick video on some updates that I'm making around the RV. First one is I'm replacing my batteries. Now the unit came with two flooded lead acid batteries, and they've been in there for about 3 years now, and they've worked good. However, you know, I don't like the maintenance work of having to come out and check them at least once a month or once every couple months, or like I do sometimes once every 6 months, to make sure that the water's full up. Otherwise, you know, it'll ruin your cells. And last time I checked them, they didn't last real long when they showed fully charged, so I decided to go ahead and replace them. Now, I would have loved to have gone with lithium, but lithium, you know, is very expensive, about 900 bucks for one lithium battery. So if you get two, that's 1,800 bucks. And yeah, I know all the specs about them lasting for 10 years and you get more out of the battery and all that, but there's a lot more to it than that in my case. For one thing, I couldn't leave them down here where my current batteries are, because lithiums don't like open to the exposure like that, so I'd have to reroute the cables and everything to try to put them inside. And another thing I would have to do would be to change my charge controller. Charge controller might have to be changed. I haven't done the research on that yet to see if that one would have to be replaced, the charge controller for my solar. But I would have to change the converter charger that came with the unit, because this one won't sustain the lithium battery. So I didn't want to go to all that trouble. So what I did was I went with AGM batteries, and I figured the cost of these two AGM batteries I could replace 4 times for the cost of two lithium batteries. So for me, in the long run, I think it's going to work out just as well to use the AGMs. I don't have to worry about them. Put them in there, maintenance free. Don't have to check them. I'm going to have to monitor the voltage, of course, but you do that with any battery. But I don't have to pull them out once a month and check the battery level or the water level and so forth. So that's what I'm doing, going with the AGMs. Oh, and these are two Windy Nation deep cycle AGM batteries. They are 100 amp hours a piece, so that will give me, between the two of them, 100 usable amp hours every day. And I think for the juice that I'm using, my requirements, that's going to be plenty. Now, I don't think I'll be able to film me actually installing these, taking out the old ones, putting in the new ones, but I'll give it a shot. Oh, and by the way, I've cut my shore power off. I've cut the solar panels off and disconnected the battery from in here, the little battery disconnect switch. So there's no power going to them, so I'm not risking getting shocked or anything like that. Be sure to do that. Safety tip. Okay, I finally got it all done. New batteries put in, hooked up properly, solar panels connected back up, inverters connected back up. All I've got to do now is clean up all my tools and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll be complete with this project. Took a little bit longer than I thought, because telling a little truth on myself here. I had a couple wires connected backwards, and it caused me some problems. But I figured it out and got them all hooked up, and they're working good. The thing is, my other batteries, they've been unplugged and sitting there on the ground for 24 hours, and I checked them with the voltmeter, and they're both reading. One's reading 13.1, the other's 12.9 or 12.7, something like that. So that tells me that they're still good batteries. However, the other day I disconnected all external power and everything, and I turned the inverter on, and it only ran for the inside stuff for about 5 minutes before it cut out. So I figured that the batteries were dead. That's why I went ahead and got the new batteries. But or I could have you know, stayed with those for a while if they're still fine. But anyway, bottom line is I've got these in, they're AGMs, so I don't have to worry about checking them every month for the proper water fill and all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to be happy with it. Okay, let me show you a couple of other little projects that I got done. Okay, another little project I did is this right here. This compartment down here, there's no latch to hold it up. So when I opened it up to get stuff out, you know, I had made a little PVC plastic tube in there, but a couple times I knocked that out and the thing hit me in the head. So what I did was I got these latches off of Amazon, and they're stainless steel. There were 2 of them for $9. But I got them, and I didn't want to drill any holes in the side of the RV, so I put them on with ultra high bond tape. So when I open it up, now, all I gotta do is open it up, put it under there, clip it, and I'm good to go. I want to let it set a little bit more before I put the actual weight on it right now. So I did that one. Okay, I also put one on this side right there on my electrical cord door for the generator, so I can hold that up if I'm in there changing oil or something and it won't hit me on the head. Okay, one last little thing I got was this holder right here. It fits down in the cup holder. The bottom screw there, you can turn that and it expands out so it fits in any cup holder, and to make it very secure. And so I can put my tablet in there, my iPad. When I'm going down the road, then all I got to do is you know, reach over there and touch it. Whereas before I had to, you know, driving along, hold it up in front of me, kind of against the steering wheel, and use it and hold it and drive at the same time. This way, it will be a lot better. It'll be in there, and it'll be secured. I can plug it, of course, the iPad into the plug-ins up there that I put in, and it's also got a little adapter where you can put your cell phone in there if you want it. But I think it's great. It expands out to fit any cup holder. And then the back end, of course, rotates, so you can flip that actual holder horizontal or vertical, and then tip it straight up or more back. So it should be real good for me. Okay, that's it. Until next time, fill out.